We're keeping the rates high, and it's hurting people from buying houses, and we don't want that. Right now, there's no inflation. I hear they're going to do it in September, not today. For what reason? Nobody knows.
That's President Trump today, speaking this afternoon, slamming the Federal Reserve for again not cutting interest rates. This is before the Fed announced the decision to leave rates unchanged. They're at 20-year highs. But for the first time in 3 decades, 2 Fed governors, Christopher Waller, Michelle Bowman, broke ranks and disagreed with the Fed not cutting rates. President Trump wants lower rates on mortgages, lower borrowing costs, plus lower rates will help taxpayers so they don't have to pay more taxes to cover interest payments on the ballooning federal debt. Joining us now from Senate Small Business, Ohio Senator Jon Husted. Senator, it's always a pleasure to see you, sir. Your reaction to this, let me just give you some data, because both CPI and PCE inflation measures are trending lower than they were the last time the Fed cut rates last year. But the Fed is saying they aren't cutting rates because inflation could be coming in the future over Trump's tariffs. What do you think?
Well, Jerome Powell has gotten it wrong many times in his career. He got it wrong when he called inflation transitory during the Biden administration, and he was late to act there. Now he's late to act in this particular case. The American economy needs a rate cut, and he should have done it today, but hopefully we'll get one in the next round.
What do you make of the 2 Fed governors, mutiny at the Fed, rebellion at the Fed, dissenting?
Yeah, that's a very uncommon thing to have happen. You know that there's dissension there. There are a lot of people who disagree with his decisions. He's bringing a lot of scrutiny on the Fed. I think we as the Senate should use our opportunity to shine the light on what the Fed is doing. They need more accountability. They should be audited. They're spending money in strange ways. I think they're exceeding their authority in many ways. They're encouraging banks not to loan and paying them not to loan on certain occasions. I think the Senate needs to bring the Fed in and have some conversations about what's going on there.
So you expect more hearings with Fed Chair Powell?
I hope we get some, because he's disappointing. He's disappointed many times along the way, and we need answers to these questions.
All right, the U.S. economy today grew, the reporting coming in at 3% growth rate for the second quarter, beating 2.4% expectations. We know more companies are saying tariffs are hitting their bottom line. The list includes GM, UPS, Mercedes, Adidas, LG Electronics, PG&E, Stanley Black & Decker, Tesla, Whirlpool. But here's the thing. Trump is trying to lower energy costs. That's a feed-through cost that hits everybody. He's trying to unleash U.S. energy. What do you make of the president and EPA chief Lee Zeldin now cutting back $1 trillion worth of Obama-era climate regulations for cars and trucks? They're stopping that dreaded stop-start feature in vehicles. That's tens of billions of dollars in hidden taxes every year.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about that. Every environmental mandate, every business mandate is a cost to their bottom line. I would also add in the passage of the big, beautiful bill that we created tax certainty for business. That's going to help them with making decisions on research and development investments, capital investments. I think you're going to see in the next couple of quarters more investing as a result of that certainty. So you pair those together, tax relief, tax certainty, trade deals getting done, Zeldin and Trump having success on reducing the cost of energy with reducing mandates. All of those things are important to business as well. And frankly, look, people were wrong about the Trump strategy on tariffs. He's getting deals done. They haven't affected the economy negatively. This economy is primed to grow, and the policies are working.
Senator Jon Husted from Small Business, thank you so much, sir. It's great to see you.